Welcome everybody to the Crypto Convo episode 2, where we do just that. We have a conversation about cryptocurrency and other blockchain related technology, bringing you the news and other things related. Just to do a quick market cap, market is seemingly stabilizing. You can see the market overall is just over 0.5% in the last 24 hours. And we seem to be getting near the end of the first quarter of this bull market, in my opinion. Bear in mind, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your due diligence. But I want to jump into some pretty big and exciting news that came across my desk today, starting with the Fed's system that allows banks to send money back and forth, went down today for several hours. And so this just exposes the crack in the old and traditional finance system that is going to be hopefully improved or replaced with blockchain and distributed ledger technology into the future, because I've never heard of Bitcoin actually going down for several hours. Bitcoin may be congested, it may be slow, but it is never down and out for the count. So this is just another crack exposed in traditional finance that shows exactly the reason we do need cryptocurrency and the underlying technology like distributed ledger and blockchain technology. Another big news I want to bring with you today is Michael Saylor, CEO, founder of MicroStrategy, announced on Twitter that his company has purchased an additional 19,452 Bitcoin for over $1 billion in cash at an average price of $52,765 per Bitcoin. And that's obviously a couple days old, as Bitcoin is trading under 52,000 as of today. And he states, as of February 24th of 2021, MicroStrategy hodls over 90,531 Bitcoin acquired for $2.17 billion at an average price of $23,985 per Bitcoin. So if you do the math, it's trading right around 50,000 times 90,531,000. That puts his balance sheet at $4.5 billion worth of Bitcoin on the MicroStrategy balance sheet. And this is him putting his money where his mouth is. Yesterday, after I made the episode of Crypto Convo, I saw this report. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor says Bitcoin market will one day have a $100 trillion market value. And they're talking about even as price dives, which is irrelevant. But this is absolutely insane, and this is the forest for the trees. I fully believe what he is saying here, and just so you have some perspective, at a $100 million market cap, that is 1,000 million billion, that's a trillion, divided by 21 million coins in circulation, that would put one Bitcoin at a value of $4.7 million. Now, he doesn't give or set a timeline on this prediction, but he does say as it marches towards 100 million, you're going to see growth rates fall, the volatility fall, and it's going to be a stabilizing influence in the entire financial system of the 21st century. And just go back here. He's just talking about things that it consume. There's a $500 trillion monetary planet in the outer layers currency. Then you've got stocks, bonds, real estate. There's 10 trillion worth of gold in there, 1 trillion worth of Bitcoin. He says Bitcoin is going to flip gold, and it's going to subsume the entire gold market cap. So basically, he's saying that Bitcoin will one day be worth more than the gold market cap, which is about $10 trillion. And then he said it's going to subsume the negative yielding sovereign debt and other monetary indexes until it grows to 100 trillion. Once it gets to 100 trillion, and that's what we just read a little earlier. So he's absolutely putting his money where his mouth is. And obviously, as the market capitalization of Bitcoin continues to grow, and as assets get older and bigger, the volatility tends to slow down. So let's see here. What else do we have on the chopping block? It looks like I closed some of my reports that I had open earlier. So let's refresh real quick. One thing that I wanted to point out, and that goes into Bitcoin being a pristine collateral, which is the idea that Michael Saylor, Raoul Pal, Tesla, Square, what these companies are seeing is what this article highlights. $1 million could underpin crypto loans within 3 years. As much as 1 million Bitcoin could be used as collateral in the lending market by 2023. And maybe we'll even see one day where traditional institutions are accepting Bitcoin as collateral to take a loan against. And so I will say myself, when I will never sell my Bitcoin because I will be using it as collateral if I ever do need liquidity from it. So just keep that in mind if you're considering if you should sell Bitcoin or take profits. In 10, 15, 20 years, in my opinion, it won't matter the price that you bought it at today. But again, that's just my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. So do your own due diligence, formulate your own opinions, and you can go from there. Let's see what else. In big news for Chainlink, they have rolled out a big upgrade, which is going to help provide more data to smart contracts in protocols, while also reducing the gas fees associated with the Ethereum network. So if you are aware, or maybe not aware, and you haven't participated in the Ethereum ecosystem, which yes, Ethereum is an ecosystem, pretty much every token except for maybe Bitcoin and maybe Dogecoin have an entire ecosystem and platform or application that it is used for. So don't just think it's a token and that's meant to be a currency to replace the dollar or compete with Bitcoin. That is not at all the case, and I hope to teach you that as you continue listening and watching these videos. But this is very bullish for Chainlink. As I said, they're going to be reducing the gas costs of users for the Chainlink protocol, which is going to allow more data to be put on chain and expand the uses for smart contracts that utilize Chainlink. So very bullish. I've owned Chainlink. I've got a nice bag. I bought my first round of $5, maybe more or less. And so I feel like this is very bullish for Chainlink. I see Chainlink, and this is, again, my own opinion, but based on what I've been reading, I see Chainlink somewhere in the ballpark of $75 to $100 by the time we see the end of this bull market, probably towards the end of the year. But again, that's all my opinion. But that pretty much wraps it up for today. Those are some of the big reports that I saw come across my desk. I think I skipped one. I actually had to re-record this video because on the first go around I forgot to turn off my microphone. So thanks so much for watching the second episode of the Crypto Conversation. If you enjoyed this video, if you got some value out of this video, learned something new, or got some insight, be sure to smash the like button. And if you want to see more content like this, please be sure to subscribe. And also, don't feel free to join the Crypto Convo Facebook group or Discord, whatever you prefer. They are fairly small now, but I want to create a community where folks can chat and learn and continue to grow their knowledge on cryptocurrency, the underlying technology such as distributed ledger, blockchain, and really just all really push this crypto ecosystem forward because we desperately need it. If we can have, traditional finance systems just going down for several hours on end. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, and hodl on.